All right, we're in downtown Bradford, Pennsylvania. Parking meters, you only need to pay during the week, it says. Is this an old oil town, Denise?
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a refinery on the main road that we got off to get downtown here. So this seems like the middle of downtown. You got City Hall, you got this one-way street over here with some businesses. Have you ever been here, Denise, to downtown?
I dated someone from Bradford for a couple of years.
And you
yes,
went downtown?
We've been downtown. Usually we were driving. We just drove to McDonald's.
Some older buildings here. It's like a lot of abandoned stores over here. Although it says a brewery's gonna open there. There's an old pharmacy. And looks like that's where the end of downtown is. Looks like an old movie theater. There's the McDonald's you were talking about. Yeah. The old movie theater looks closed. Right, so the downtown continues over this way. People just actually stopped for us here, even though we weren't even trying to cross. Actually, this says Bradford Theater. Maybe it is open. It's hard to tell. All right, there you can see it a little bit better. Men's World. Man's World. So men shop around here, not women. Pennsylvania is more of a man's state, in my opinion, anyway. What's with all the scarecrows and the parking meters? There's a Chinese restaurant there, more vacant stores. That is the Forest Oil building right there. So a little bit more down this street. It kind of ends, that's where the downtown ends. There's nothing much down there. Somebody took the time for these scarecrows everywhere. Something says "Save Our Hospital" in this window over here. Maybe the hospital's threatening to go out of business, I don't know. Another offshoot of the main street. There's like a church down there. Not much happening down there. I'm guessing that this area is probably losing population, especially if they're saying the hospital might close. The Bradford Era. Yeah, Denise says that looks like it might be a newspaper. Some small towns still have working newspapers, but most don't. And here's another little street, kind of doesn't do much for downtown, ends right there. This almost looks like the center of downtown right here. Main Street and Congress Street. Don't block the box. Is that what it's supposed to say here? But it doesn't say that. definitely seen a trend of overflowing trash cans, but there may have been like a parade or something, or some kind of event with these scarecrows. This seems like almost the end of downtown. There's a park here, Maryland Horn Way. It has like a square, almost like a mini town square of some type. It goes around over here. That's where we came from, down there. Yeah, this is kind of the end. I can see a Dunkin' Donuts down there, so you know we're not in downtown or leaving downtown if there's a Dunkin' Donuts. And I see Maryland Horn Hall. That's what that is. Some kind of World War II or in one thing. Some kind of, what is that? Gazebo?
Yeah.
So that's just about the end. We're gonna loop back around there where we parked, go down the street right over here. That's where we came from already. So if I'd have to say, the McDonald's is like the east border of downtown and the Dunkin' Donuts is the western border of downtown. And then there's this. What is this? Like a mural somebody put up here? You can see the backs of some of the buildings. Emory Towers, where that flag is. And there's like a bridge across, is this a railroad track or something? So they actually have like a creek that flows through right adjacent to downtown. There's like a restaurant there or something like that. And this bridge kind of goes across it. You can see where we parked. That's us down there. We're gonna head back to the car now. This building is right here at the water. Looks like a food pantry right there on the side of the road. So that's like the Flatiron building of Bradford. More buildings, kind of like seeing from the back of the downtown, the back of the facade for the main street. That's basically it, Bradford, Pennsylvania downtown.